I'm Peter.
I'm Cam.
Josh.
And I'm Liam.
We're the Perfect Train, and you're watching Amped Up TV. Yeah! He's gay.
With Amped Up TV, and I'm here with The Perfect Trend. If you could all introduce yourself and what do you play?
Hey, I'm Liam. I do lead vocals and guitar.
Josh, and I play bass.
I'm Cam, and I play drums.
I'm Peter, and I play the guitar, and I do backing vocals.
Alright, so you guys are from Victoria, BC?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. And how did you all meet and form your band?
Me, Cameron on drums, and Peter, who was on bass, and we formed out of high school. We are a three-piece. We started in the fall of 2005 and did a couple years like that, and then eventually Josh joined us so that Peter could move to guitar and we could have a more full four-piece sound.
So you guys have been together 4 years?
Between 3 and 4. Yeah.
How's your sound developed within that time frame?
It's developed quite a bit, I think. I mean, it used to be like whatever. We used to take it as kind of like whatever. It's a joke, like we're in a band, right? Just play music. But now, as the years go by, you kind of realize that you can, if you're good, you can kind of push it out. I don't want to say like toot our own horn or whatever, but we've worked really hard to get to where we are today. So I think our music's developed quite a bit from when we first started.
And how have the fans responded to this development in your music?
It's been good. We actually have been lucky that we can keep our fan base from the beginning and just expand on it, especially on the island in BC. And now with our new CD in Unison, we've been touring basically Western Canada and will continue to.
Okay, so you recorded a CD already?
Yes.
And how long did that take you?
2 months. It took us roughly 2 months, and basically we've been going from back home to the studio every day. So,
any plans for future recordings?
Yeah, we're gonna probably do a full length either in the winter or beginning of next year. We just really want to push this new CD as much as possible, shop it to some labels, and see what we can do with that before we go back into the studio.
Okay, so you guys are wanting to do more touring then in the future?
Yeah, we're a big fan of touring.
So that's how you develop your fan?
In the van the whole time like this.
I've actually heard of that.
You have to, otherwise you freeze.
Especially in cold climates such as Winnipeg.
Cam and Josh cuddle. We just cuddle and we stay warm from everything that is cold, like Winnipeg. I'm freezing. It's good to be here. It's good to be here. Don't get me wrong.
How do you find the roads in Winnipeg? Have you noticed any bumps?
Crazy. It's really like it's different than BC. BC, everything's like pretty straightforward. You can see stop lines on the ground. Here it's like there was one intersection we were driving and our driver pulled forward too far and it was like right in the middle of where two cars would go out and we're just like, this is scary. It was weird.
Lots of confusion.
Yeah, we went
chaos.
We went down multiple one-way streets the wrong way.
It's not as bad as Stellar, Alberta, though, I'll tell you that
I've heard that you guys have played Nintendo on stage, correct?
We did that when we were a three-piece, when it was just me, Peter, and Liam. We used to bring a little TV and a Super Nintendo on stage, and we'd play a song, and in between we'd take a break. Me and Liam would play some Super Nintendo. That's kind of fun.
Nice. Which games did you play?
We played Super Mario Kart and NHL 95. Those were the top games.
I was not in the band before these guys had joined. There's another bass player before me. His name was Jason. I replaced him because he just up and left and was all like, screw you guys, we're going.
So then your bond now, how long have this quartet been together? The four of you?
Roughly 4 years.
Yeah.
Roughly 4 years.
4 years. Okay, so then
Yeah.
you know that none of you guys are going to up and leave anytime soon.
Guys do music, so that's how we all just got up. And then one day there's like, hey, you want to come play bass for us or try out? And I said, yeah, I'm looking forward to it because I want to do something with music. I was going to originally go to school to try to find what I want to do in life, and I found that I would rather do music, be touring on the road. Was
Nice.
what makes me the happiest.
So, are you men single? Or are there girlfriends? For our lady viewers out there?
The only single one in the band right now, I believe.
The only single one.
I'm not fully taken.
Partially. Oh, explain.
I'm seeing a girl. We're not officially dating.
That's what that means.
I think they classify that in British Columbia as a pig.
Okay, wow. So this is the single one right here?
He's the single guy.
Good to know.
He has a nice beard.
My girl,
Very cute, very cute.
she hates it when I go on tour because she knows that I'm growing a beard and she absolutely hates my facial hair. So I grow it just out of spite, kind of.
Really? She doesn't like it. Yeah, she's dating a guy in a band.
Yes, but, you know,
I could barely.
it's cool. It's cool. She's understanding and shit, you know.
I'm
but
Asian. I can't grow facial hair.
Exactly.
All right, so if
I love her, don't get me wrong.
okay, he loves his girlfriend. So I've heard that beer prices on the island are way up there. Outrageous.
Ridiculously. The first thing we did when we got here, me and Cam, the first thing we did when we got into Alberta was went into a liquor store and was just amazed by the price of your guys' beer.
It was unbelievably, like you can get, it was like we got a 15 case for like $18.99 and that in BC is like $30.
Really? Wow. Inflation.
Yes, it's stupid. I get paid, I go to the liquor store, I have nothing. Here I get paid, I go to the liquor store, I got more. So I'm liking it over here.
All right. So in the future, you guys are wanting to tour, record more CDs, and get onto a label. Okay. Would you like to go on any like the Warped tour or any of the larger ones?
Actually, in British Columbia, for the Vancouver date and for the Calgary one, we're trying. Cam's been part of the voting process, or they have a couple spots each date where they allow a band that's worked hard and has enough fan base that supports it to get on a side stage. So we've been taking part of that. We've also been for the last 3 months trying to get on Taste of Chaos, and it's looking pretty good too. This is something we've been working on, and then plus in May we get to tour with Ninja Spy from Vancouver, who are awesome. So that we have some plans in the works. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
So it seems as though you guys depend a lot on your fans and like a lot. You give them their dues and you guys have had some of the same fans since right from the get-go.
Yeah, well, it's really important, I think, with like an independent band like us to really win over the fans with a live show. I think a lot of our friends who are in bands on the island do that. They all work hard. They all tour. They all, barely break even, but it's the way to solidly build your fan base from the beginning. And that way, now labels are seeing that if they're going to invest into a band, then they actually have to see the work being put in. And so we're putting in the work.
Yeah, no, exactly. How is the local scene on the island?
It's really good. I mean, it used to be when we first started as a band, it was good, but then it kind of took a slump, and then we didn't let that affect our music or anything like that. We still played what we play today, and it just over time it just started getting back up, and kids were liking it, and so it was really good to like. It was kind of cool too to like see it fall, yet see it come back up too, and still play your music to kids who want to hear it. So the scene on the islands is really good. It's starting to get better.
We get like messages like every day from bands outside the island who want to come to the island. And basically what we'll do is because we like to have a community here, it's just, we'll hook them up with the show and they'll do the same. Such as like in Cura, the Fox Seeds winners in Vancouver. We've done that with them. And, yeah.
Getting show updates, where can I find this information?
Okay, so for our new CD in Unison, you can currently find it on iTunes, and pretty soon it will be independently distributed at various HMVs across Canada. As well, there's some consignment stores throughout British Columbia who are selling it, so please check that out if you have any secondhand record shops in BC. Just check out our music and our bios, and for more band information, you can find it at the MySpace site, www.myspace.com/perfecttrend. There's no duh, it's just Perfect Trend. We also have a Facebook group.
Awesome, rad. Cool. All right, so this has been This Week at Amped Up TV. If you'd like to stay up to date on where we are now on Twitter, www.twitter.com/ampeduptv. And if you're not on Twitter, you can find us on Facebook and become a fan. This has been This Week. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.
Peace.
If you could be any animal in the world, which would you be?
Platypus.
You first. You first.
No, a duck.
Definitely a platypus.
Black Panther.
I'd be a cat.
All right, all right.
Go Mighty Ducks.
Thanks, Mighty Ducks.